A new exhibit in East Harlem is highlighting the works of 7 photographers. The show is called Center Focus, and it's shining a spotlight on the emerging talent of Black women in photography. The exhibition is at High Arts, which is a cultural hub that not only empowers artists, but produces new works from performance art to visual arts. Location. Okay, High Arts is in El Barrio's art space on East 99th Street at 3rd Avenue. This exhibition is being presented in collaboration with the group Black Women Photographers, and that's a global collective dedicated to increasing professional opportunities for Black creatives around the world, which brings us to Polly Irungu, curator, co-curator with High Arts of Center Focus, and a self-taught photographer, writer, and founder of Black Women Photographers. Polly, welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's truly an honor.
Oh, so good, so good. First, just where did Black Women Photographers, how did that evolve?
Well, how much time do we have now?
Well, you might want to time your answer out so we can show the photos.
No, I'm kidding. So Black Women Photographers really started just from my own my own path as a Black woman photographer, trying to navigate the world that is still predominantly white and male dominated. I was a college student back in the University of Oregon, and I was trying to find a community, trying to find support, trying to find resources and opportunities, and trying to get hired. And I was really struggling with that. And since then, that really just helped inform just this experience to launch this global community, but also just talking to the photographers. I had several conversations with photographers here in the States and internationally before launch to really hear about what their needs are, to inform how I would form this community that's intentional to help them, because first and foremost, it's for them. And then secondly, it is a resource for the industry to hire photographers and have a central place where you can see all the talent that they've been missing out on.
So Center Focus, this selection, 7 photographers, and I'm sure that was difficult. How did you choose them? And before we look at their works, are they from this area, the New York area?
Yes, they're all New York based, and I'm telling you, I could not have done this alone. This was a group effort with the High Arts team. Honestly, I really wanted them to have the final say because, like you said, it is so hard. We have a huge presence here in New York, and this 7 is just a glimpse of the talent within the collective.
All right, let's start with Maria J. Hackett, and this is called Changing Realities, this one from 2019. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is really from words from the artist. Changing Realities is an ongoing photographic series documenting various mothers of different backgrounds as they face numerous challenges, and even as it's changed their reality within this pandemic, how it has changed from, their physical changes, mental changes. Being a mother in a global pandemic is not easy, and this is an ongoing series that started prior to the pandemic, but obviously has changed with the pandemic. And so she has been, she is a mother, and she has been able to inform her experience with this project. So it's very personal to her, and that's why you can see the vulnerability within each image that she captures of these mothers.
Let's now look at photographer Ashley Owens, and this is called Noel 2019. And what do you think of this one?
Her grandpa actually gave her her first camera at 12 years old. And so for her, it really is personal again. I think all of these works really shows that, yes, that they have that intimate connection, but also just what it means to them and how much they handle this with such care and nuance.
I found myself staring at this and the choice of, the magnification through the water. And then I said, how do you know that's water? I mean, there's just...
Right. It makes you stop and think.
Right.
Like, what is she looking at? What is she thinking about? Who is focused where? I really just love this image.
Adalia Stoud, a couple of works from her, Searching for Oxygen. Tell us about this one and what you think the artist is trying to share with us.
It's crazy because I had no idea before she joined the community that she is a legally blind photographer. And so she has grown up struggling to see the world around her and also how the world sees her and her works. So with every image from Adalia, it's deeply personal. You never think about the different intersections that there may be within photography, and that, yes, a legally blind photographer can be able to make such beautiful, compelling work.
All right, and now let's look at Toyan. completely different than that previous one. Tell me what you think, Adalia. What do you see from her photography there?
And the subjects, the artists, the people pictured in her works are really, putting down their guards and also expressing how they wish to be seen, how they feel, how they may be, navigating within this world. And so I really just think it's so beautiful, and I really hope it resonates with all of you as well.
Polly Irungu, we thank you, co-curator of Center Focus with High Arts.
And I'm so excited to say that High Arts has acquired the artworks from these exhibitions to live permanently within High Arts. So yes, this exhibition may run to the 29th of April, but you will see your work permanently displayed. And that is huge, because when you think about the world, which is like exhibitions and landscapes of that, institutions like galleries, museums, how often do you see works by Black women photographers hanging up on the walls, and then that will be hanged up permanently? So this is just the first exhibition, but it will not be the last.
Not the last. Center Focus will be on display until April 29th at High Arts in East Harlem. Admission is free. If you'd like more information about the exhibition, go to cbsnewyork.com.